Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please call the roll.
Councillor Olson. Here. Councillor Fennessy. Here. Councillor Bender. Here. Councillor Sweeney. Here. Councillor McDonald. Councillor Garfield. Here. Councillor Finsland. Here. Councillor Herrick. Here. Councillor Dennis Dahlbeck. Here. And Councillor Esther Dahlbeck.
Recognizing a quorum, I'll ask for consideration of the minutes of the November 3rd meeting. I'm sorry.
I just want to make, you have out at your desk tonight an amended minutes. We corrected the motion makers on item 7.4. Okay.
You've heard the motion and second is amended. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Item 6 is the consent agenda.
Move for approval. Second.
You've heard the motion and second. Discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Item 8.1, Mayor Hagan is reappointing Chad Matusiak to the Liability Claims Committee for a 3-year term expiring July 2018.
Second.
Heard the motion and second to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Mayor Hagan is appointing Linda Cadat as Parks, Recreation, and Forestry Director effective April 7th, 2016.
Second.
Heard the motion and second to approve. All in favor? Councillor Garfield.
I think that we should move to a closed session to discuss this.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I know there's a motion on the floor. I think I would like to make the motion to move to a closed session to discuss this.
We can't do that tonight.
It
hasn't been on the agenda.
I apologize again. I just couldn't hear you.
He wants to move into a closed session.
We have to announce that a meeting in advance. Is that what?
Yep.
Okay. I would be in favor of tabling then, with consideration to discuss in closed session next meeting.
Do you need a second on that? I'll second it.
There's a motion and a second on the floor to adopt, and there's a motion and a second on the floor to move or to discuss it in closed session at a future date. Which motion takes precedence?
The table or the second motion.
Second one.
So the motion on the floor is to discuss this matter in closed session at a future date. Councillor Fennessy?
I guess I'm just a little confused on why it's got to go into closed session. We've never had this precedence before. We've always had a history of being open about any of our appointments. And so I guess I'm just a little confused as to why the request for closed session.
I think it's pertinent to discuss personnel matters in closed session. Even if they're not controversial, you can always bring any other discussion back out in the open afterwards.
So does that mean that we're setting a precedence for any human resource or personnel issue to automatically go into closed session, which I won't agree with?
No.
I think we need to be open with the public as much as we can. And if we're going to start taking any kind of issues like this to closed session, I think we're doing the public a disservice, my opinion.
I would like to remind Councillor Dahlbeck.
I just want to say that under our city ordinance, the mayor has the authority to appoint for this position and a number of other positions, which he's done with Public Works, Assistant Public Works. It's all been approved. It comes before the council for either you approve it or you don't approve it. Those are your two options. It's not to send it to a closed session. Your option is either to approve it or not approve it. And that's our own ordinance.
Councillor Esther Dahlbeck?
Well, I'm a little confused because I thought maybe we should put it out and have it bid on, see who wants the job. I mean, that's my main concern, is having somebody else have the opportunity to take the job within the Parks and Rec Department, or somebody who has a degree who would like to apply for the job. That's my only objection. Mm-hmm. It's the way it's being done here. I mean, it's not being advertised at all, not even within. So that's what I have an objection to.
Counselor Fennessy?
Just want to remind the council that we've got a history, and Counselor Dahlbeck, you've approved previous appointments.
Right.
I think everybody that's just about sitting here, any department head, has been appointed. And wasn't that many meetings ago that this council had a consensus that that's the best thing that we have done for many years, is to promote from within for good candidates. And I guess I'm just really confused as far as why suddenly we're deviating from the process that's been extremely successful. And I think that Linda Cadotte is a very viable candidate from what we've experienced and what she's proven. So I guess I'm just, I just disagree with changing the process. I think we've had a successful track record, and I'd hate to see it go a different way right now.
Counselor Dahlbeck?
Yeah, I agree with Tom. I think we've all determined that it's best to promote from within. It gives incentive to people that are starting on the bottom, that have the incentive to work their way up. I think we've done this in the past. Suddenly we're making a change. I think we have to stick to what we've done in the past, and that is we approve your appointments. We don't make any appointments here. That's not up to us. It's up to you, Mr. Mayor, to make the appointments. All we do is approve it. We either approve it or we do not approve it. That's what we have to vote on tonight, not taking it to a closed session.
Counselor Esther Dahlbeck?
Geez. This isn't, Tom, yes, I have voted, but from the department to department, we're deviating here, are we not? I would like to see somebody in that same department have a chance to, were they asked, Mayor? Is there anybody?
This is the type of awkward personnel conversation that I thought would best be served in a closed session with the mayor, where we could get his opinions and ideas, and the composition of the council changes
Counselor, I'll tell you right now that
year to year.
if the council chooses to go to closed session, it will not happen. This is a mayoral appointment. The history in this city and other organizations, whether it be private or public, the CEO has the authority and right to appoint the people that are closely appointed, or not appointed, but closely are associated with the administration of the operation of the organization. I have never seen, I was mayor 12 years prior, never have I seen something like this. Since becoming mayor this time around, you've approved 2 public works directors without posting anything. You've approved 2 assistant public works directors without posting anything. You approved an assistant finance director without posting anything. You approved a superintendent of public works without posting anything, and a couple others. I'm a little offended, to be honest with you. I have worked with Linda Cadotte for, well, I don't know how long now. But I have noticed, and if the administration were to speak, they would say that she's been excellent. She's been very interactive with all departments, doing great things right down to RFPs, specs, the construction management. And I have great faith in her, and I want her part of my administration. That's the last thing I'm going to say.
Well, I'm not disagreeing here. All I'm saying is I would like to see it out there for in-house for other people to have a chance to have the opportunity to have the job. Now, you said parks or finance. Chris worked in finance, so he went up. I'm just saying in the own department, unless I'm way off base here, the other people came from way other departments. I did not know that. I'm sorry.
Chris was the internal auditor. Excellent, and I think you all agree with that. And that's why Gene and I decided that he should be the assistant finance director, because he had the qualifications and relationships and the
Right.
history. And I'm echoing what I just said, because I believe that the candidate here is the best suited for the job, internally or externally. And once again, it's a mayoral appointment, and if you don't feel that this should be, then you need to change the way we do business around here by ordinance. And if you don't feel this is appropriate and you feel that it's not going to happen, then I take that as a personal affront, as a vote of no confidence for this administration, period.
Well, aren't we ever going to then field out positions to other employees so they have the opportunity to
So if
make
you-
a request for that
If you
job?
want to talk about the Park and Recreation Department, I have spoken with John Kravinchuk. He is not interested in this job. I don't know that there would be another qualified candidate in the entire department. There's only 7 or 8 of them in the Park Department, beyond John. And most of them are fairly new employees, I believe. So,
I'm sorry, I can't go along with.
I respect that. There's a motion and second on the floor. The motion that, I'm going to ask, if the motion that was offered by Councilor Garfield, it's not even a valid motion, is it?
I'll withdraw my second.
Councilor Finsland.
Yeah, I've served under 4 mayors now, or with 4 mayors now, maybe above 4 mayors, if you want to put it the correct way, I guess. Strong council, weak mayor program. But we've always had mayoral appointments approved or disapproved openly in the council. There's never been a case where we've referred them back and saying, we don't want this person, that I can recall. And this has been a long time, it's 15th year, and we've gone through an awful lot of upper-level personnel that we've approved appointments because we expect the mayor to make the kind of decision he chooses the people he wants to work with, or she does, in the case we've had other mayors.
Thank you.
And I too have been under 4 mayors, and it's the first time I've ever heard anything different. The mayor has always had the opportunity to make the appointments, and the council approves it.
Back to the motion's invalid, am I correct? It's withdrawn. You have a motion on the floor to approve Linda Cadot as Park and Recreation Director. All in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? No. Motion carried. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Linda.
Item 10.1 is a
Excuse me,
resolution.
Terry?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I know it's not on there, but I just want to welcome Troop 213 here, Boy Scout Troop 213. They're working on their citizenship in the community merit badge, and I always like to make reference to them. It's a great program. They're here to learn about local government, so welcome to them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item 10.1 is a resolution introduced by the Common Council appropriating the necessary funds for the operation of the general city government and the administration of the City of Superior for the year 2016 and authorizing and directing a tax levy to be spread on the tax roll of the City of Superior for the year 2015.
What is the pleasure? Motion and second. Discussion? Councilor Sweeney?
Was there a second?
Yes, it's been moved and seconded, Jack.
I'd just like to say the finance department did a great job. On the finance committee, we worked hard, and they worked twice as hard as we did. So I recommend that we approve this. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further discussion? All in favor?
I just want
I'm
to
sorry.
also thank Jean and her staff for the great job they did also.
Thank you. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion is carried. Any further business to come before this body? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Don't need a motion to adjourn. The officer says there's no further.
We stand adjourned.